Hello guys, welcome to Rick's Garage. So this week I am in my local town of St Helens in Merseyside, England, for those of you across the water. This is my local town and this is our annual local little car show. So what I'm going to do is I've actually arranged to speak to one other Alfa Romeo owner. We'll get onto that shortly. But what we'll do first is just have a little bit of a look around, see what's here. So let's go. Okay guys, so this is Les and his beautiful Alfa Romeo Spider. Les, thank you for talking to me today.
Right.
So please tell us what year your car is and how long you've owned it.
The car is a 1990 Alfa Romeo Spider Series 4. The model is the Giulia model.
Right, okay.
And this is the very last of the line.
Right.
So the Giulia models came out in 1963.
Yeah.
And this one is 1990, but the last one was made in 1993.
Brilliant.
So that's how long the Giulia range lasts.
And you've owned this for a long time?
I've owned this since the end of 1995, 26 years.
26 years?
Yeah, I think I'll get to like it. Yeah.
So, in that time, what work have you done to it? How much money, if you don't mind telling us, have you poured into it?
Yeah, the thing is, it's an everyday car, always has been.
So you use this daily?
Use it daily.
Oh, this hasn't been a garage queen, you have used it a lot?
Used every day.
Yeah.
So it's used day in, day out, wind, rain, snow.
All 4 seasons?
All 4 seasons.
Wow.
A bit less now since I've retired.
Yeah, yeah.
But
so how many miles are on the clock now?
260,000 kilometres.
Right, okay.
Equates to about 165,000 miles.
But even so, it's been used.
It's been used.
But it would not reflect, the condition of this car would not reflect the mileage.
No.
Because it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Credit to you, it really is a beautiful example.
There is no classic car that you can have and drive that many miles and not do maintenance on it.
Yeah.
You've got to maintain them.
Yeah, yeah.
I bought it with 35,000 miles on the clock.
35,000.
So we've done about 130,000 miles
Okay,
over the years.
okay.
That's going down to Devon, up to Scotland,
So you've done quite a lot of tours in it then?
to Calais, down to Italy,
Yeah.
to Bruges, to Collioure in the south of France,
Wow.
to the Dordogne.
So you've
We
used
found we're a bit
and
too
you've
young for
enjoyed
the
this car,
Dordogne.
haven't you?
Yeah, and I've enjoyed owning it. I love it. It's, but you've got to maintain them.
Yeah.
They always need maintenance.
So what kind of problems have you had with this car in all that time?
Basically, the engines I found, I've had a previous Alphas, a 2-litre GTV,
Yeah.
The Bertone model. They tend to, the head gaskets tend to leak.
Right, okay.
Very luckily, it's oil out the side of the block, and you'll normally see little trickles of oil.
Right.
So you can change the head gasket. The engines, I think, need a rebuild at about 100,000 miles.
Okay.
Because what I've found when you take the head off, you can get hold of number 4 piston and you can actually rock it.
Little bit of piston slap.
A little bit,
Yeah.
So it's a wet liner engine.
Yeah.
So basically you buy the kit, a wet liner kit, and then put it together. You've no need to gap the rings, already done in the kit. So basically you clean everything.
And these are a very fruity little engine, aren't they? I know that.
They are, they came out as a 1300 in the early 50s, the Giulietta. Giulia was a 1600cc, moving to 1800cc, called the 1750, after a 1930s model in 1967, and the 2 litre in 1971.
Right, okay.
The 2 litre is the most powerful. The purists say that it doesn't really run as smooth as the 1750. I don't care. It runs, it's smooth, it's reliable.
That's all that matters.
It's reliable. We can drive down to Italy in it in 5th. At 80 miles an hour, which is the speed limit, you turn it over 3,500 revs at that. So basically it's doing nothing. And it average, this one mixes the fuel injection. Average is 39 miles to the gallon on that.
Right, well that's pretty impressive.
It's excellent, really.
And I can't believe you use this year round and you've somehow managed to keep it in this condition. That is absolutely incredible.
I've kept it in this condition by changing the sill on the passenger side.
Right, so it has a certain extent of bodywork and paint.
I put a new sill on the passenger side in 2009. I've done a welding course at Wigan Tech in 2006.
So you've done it yourself?
2007, I did it myself.
Wow.
Because I can't bloody afford the prices of doing it. I was quoted by one Alfa specialist to do the sill, but his price would have been 2,500 in 2008. And of course I couldn't afford that. Because 2 sides is 5,000. The car was probably only worth 4.5 grand.
Yeah.
So I did the passenger sill myself. Had a MIG welder, bought the bits. I did it, painted it all with built amber, zinc-rich paint. So the inside of the sill is all lovely and grey. Then the middle sill, which is a bit rusted badly, I put that on. Just after cutting it all off, of course. And then I welded it on using a MIG welder. Plug welding, i.e. drill holes every inch, and then just weld through the holes. Did some minor repairs on the inner sill. That's like a girder. Very strong.
It needs to be because it's got no top on it.
Open. I left the doors on. As I took the sills off, I just kept an eye on the door gaps, that they weren't closing. They never budged. So I then welded the sill on. The outer sill is just cosmetic. There's no structural strength in it. And then the bottom of the wings, I welded those after joddling the edges, and then it makes it a perfect fit. And then my son, who is very, very good at doing bits of fiberglass, he's better than I am. He then did the gaps where I'd welded it. On the inside, I got the zinc-rich paint and poured it down all the flanges, and then over that with built amber cavity wax.
I've used that on my Alfa. Good stuff.
It's excellent. Very, very runny, runs in all the gaps.
It does.
And I've had no rust problems at all.
Brilliant.
On the bits I did.
The interior on that, is that original or has that been reupholstered?
No, that's been reupholstered twice. Once in 1990 by a company in Southport called Q Trimming, who's known, in what was Newer Head Biscuit. That's a Jaguar colour. And sometimes they're known as Bridge of Weir. But
that colour,
the seats.
Any shade, that colour with red, the best colour combination of any car.
Then, basically, over years, the biscuit ends up looking a bit drab. But in the sunlight, it's nice. And in Italy, leather is what you want. The original vinyl seats, almost in that colour, they call it sky tan. That in hot weather, you have to drive it for about 15 minutes leaning forward because you can't lean back.
Peel yourself off it.
But the leather, you just sort of lean back and the heat goes immediately.
Yeah.
So anyway, after it, I had some money that I was going to use on projects like a Modest 1000.
Yeah.
Do it up, make it usable, sell it on, then do another. And after a while, my wife said, "Why don't you use the money and do the Alfa?"
Yeah.
So,
what is it about the Alfa? Why the Alfa? Why the Spider? Is it something that you always aspired to own when you was younger, or? Mind you, say when you was younger, this is your era, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Forgive me.
No. The Spider I like. They came out as what they call the boat tail Spider.
Yeah.
And they always looked ungainly to me, a bit too long at the back, a bit too long at the front. Then they brought out what became known as the Series 2 in 1971, and they chopped the tail, or the cam tail one.
Yeah.
Now that basically made it perfect for me.
Okay.
I thought that was the real model.
Yeah.
They are expensive, and but anyway, in 1990, I went to the last motor show at the NEC that had trucks on, because I come from the truck industry. And on the turntable was this convertible. Then I looked and I thought, that's the Spider that I thought. They've done away with the, because they'd done the rubber bumpers in the 80s.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
Really spoiled its look. And I thought, bloody hell, they've done away with the rubber bumpers, and the boot lid has a lovely curve on it, and they'd restart. I thought, that looks gorgeous. And it was that, basically, that sold me on this model. And it was the only one I could afford anyway when I bought it, because the Series 2s had gone up. Don't like the Series 3, they're the cheap models. And the Series 1 is down 40 grand, 40 odd grand, out of sight. And the early Julia models, the what I think is the 750 model, or the Juliettas, which I think was the 101 model. They look the same, one's a little bit larger than the other. Beautiful cars, but they're into 50,000 quid now, so out of my reach, but that isn't.
So if you don't mind sharing with me, back when you bought this, how much did you pay for it?
It was 10 grand.
10 grand?
At the end of 95.
And what price do you think you would put on it today?
Well,
I know something like this is only worth as much as somebody's willing to pay.
It is.
But they have become very sought after, very desirable.
The market's moved on.
Yeah.
But I've seen them advertised in the club magazine for about 13,000.
Right, okay.
Others 14,000.
Yeah.
Now, whether
would you ever sell this though?
No. It's actually going to be granddaughter.
Okay, very
now
nice.
15 and a half.
Yeah.
Going on 35, but she's 15 and a half. And when she gets to 21, I'll be 78 then.
Yeah.
So,
that would be nice.
72 now.
That would be nice.
So I'm hoping she takes it on.
So have you any trips planned in the near future?
Yes, we went to Fort William in it last October, the only break we got last year.
Yeah.
We were due to go to Menton,
next
door to Monte Carlo. Then basically we decided we'd book an apartment in Menton for last year, but we cancelled it because of the pandemic. So we've booked it again this year. I found the same apartment and I've booked it again, and we're going in the Spider.
Brilliant.
We've been to...
And does your wife like it as much as you do?
Yeah, it's actually my wife's car. It's in her name.
Right, okay.
She says, well, actually, no, it's your car, but I always tell people it's hers.
Yeah. It really is a stunning, beautiful example. It's one of the cleanest I've seen.
It's lovely.
But the fact that you use this regular, it shocks me.
Yeah.
It really, really does. I think it's amazing.
Everyday car.
The mileage is amazing, the condition is amazing, the story is amazing. It's a fantastic car.
I love the colour. I love the car.
Yeah, great car, fantastic story, and you are my definition of a true petrol head.
Thank you.
You've done all your work yourself.
I'll take that as a Fuzz Townsend compliment.
Thank you very much for talking to me.
It's all right.
Thanks for sharing your story in the car with us. Rick.
Your name is Rick.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube, Rick's Garage.
I will.
Okay, sir.
I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Thank
you for talking to me.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
So later on in the afternoon, Les actually went on to win the trophy for best in category at that show, which is absolutely fully deserved. Les, you are an absolute gentleman. It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for talking to me. You enjoy that trophy. You are a true Alfisti, and that car is an absolute credit to you. Hats off to you, sir. Very, very nice to meet you. So, as always guys, thank you very, very much for watching today's episode. The weather was fantastic, the cars were fantastic, I've had a great day, I've seen some fantastic cars, I've met some great people, so yeah, a great day all round. Last of all I want to mention is that, you know, if anybody would like to be on the show, come and meet me, show me your car and I will feature it, then please do get in touch. Contact details will be in the description. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of Rick's Garage. Please do give me a like, please do subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.